Following our free educational materials, you learn English in a great way with ease and efficiency.
Hello.
Oh, hi.
Please allow me to introduce myself. My name is Tom.
Pleased to meet you. My name is Alice. Did you just move in next door?
Yes, I did. Have you lived here long?
Me? I guess so. I've lived here for about 6 years now. Have you lived in America very long?
No, not really. When I left Vietnam, I came to America and I lived with a cousin in Dallas for 2 years. Where do you work, Alice?
I teach mathematics at a college. What do you do?
I am an accountant at a company.
Well, Tom, it's good to meet you. I have to go now. I am teaching a class this evening, and I need to get to the college.
It's nice meeting you too, Alice.
See you around.
Goodbye, Alice.
How are you going all these days?
Fine, thanks.
But you look depressed.
I have some problem with my work.
Is it serious?
I can solve it, thanks.
How about your family?
Everything is okay. And as soon as I see my son at home, all my worries vanish into the blue.
Excuse me, do you have any English songs?
Yes, we do. They are all in this book.
Great, thanks.
No problem. Just give us a few minutes more to pull them up, though. We don't get that many English singers.
Oh, I see. Hi Wei. What are you going to do this weekend?
I think I'll stay in on Saturday and rest.
Oh right, how about Sunday?
I'm going to the pub to watch the football.
Oh really? I'll come along with you if that's okay.
Sure. You're more than welcome. I'm meeting everyone at 3 o'clock.
Oh great. I'll see you there.
Have you heard about the new iPhone?
Yes, I heard it's supposed to come out in June. Are you thinking about getting one?
I'd like to. It's a cell phone, camera, pad and MP3 player all in one.
If I had enough money, I'd buy one, but I don't even have enough to buy one of their shuffle spots.
How big is a shuffle iPod?
The first-generation iPod Shuffle is about the size of a park of gum, and the second-generation iPod Shuffle is about half the size of the first.
How many gigs of music can it hold?
I think it's either 1 or 2 gigs. I can't remember.
How much do they cost?
Not much at all. I think it's about $100.
You're right. That's not bad at all.
Do you have an iPod?
I got one for my birthday when they first came out, but after the battery died out, I never brought another one.
Why didn't you just buy another battery for it so you could use it?
That's one of the problems with having an iPod. Though an iPod might have an above-average battery life, once the battery is dead, so is your iPod.
What a surprise meeting you here, Landy.
I'm here as a tourist.
It's a small world, isn't it?
Yes, it's a small world. We never know where we'll meet someone we know.
Have you been to Shanghai before?
Yes, I have. I've been there 3 times in the past year.
That sounds great. Have you been to the top of the Pearl Tower?
No, I haven't. I haven't visited the Bund either. I've always had too much work to do.
So you haven't done much then, in Shanghai?
Actually, I've eaten soup dumplings in a lovely restaurant on Nanjing Lu. They were delicious.
Did you tip the bellboy?
Yes, but I don't think it was enough. He looked disappointed. I gave him $3.
That sounds about right to me, 50 cents a bag. If they think you don't know better, they'll try to get more.
It's the same in Balloon. But I definitely think we over-tipped the cab driver. The fare was $20, and you gave him a $5 tip. That's 25% of the total. Too much.
I disagree. He was polite and informative, and he drove smoothly. One should reward good service.
I'll sign for dinner and charge it to our room. Let's see. The bill is $100. That seems reasonable. How much tip should I leave?
Remember last month when we were in Europe? Maybe Californians use that same system. They add the waiter or waitress into the bill, so you don't have to leave anything extra.
I haven't got enough evidence for prosecuting him.
Why don't you find someone who is in the know?
I'm just thinking about that. But the trouble is, I don't know who is well in the know.
Did you ask his former secretary, Laura? She knows a lot about him.
Thanks for reminding me. She's the right person to help me.
Why are there still so many people overweight despite the current fitness craze?
Well, there are certain factors that affect people's size and weight.
What are they?
One study said that low-income groups have a higher percentage of overweight people than higher-income families.
Why?
The survey said that the low-income groups eat more junk food on a daily basis.
That makes sense. Probably less time to make dinner and the junk food is cheaper.
And junk food contains lots of fat and oil. There is one final reason why so many people are fat.
What's that?
Nobody exercises anymore, not even kids. The average American home has the TV on for 6 hours a day.
Wow. No wonder people are so fat. Say, Carl, looks like you could be doing a bit more exercising.
Yeah, I guess so.
You should consider eating healthier food and getting some more exercise.
Hey, I started a diet and lost 10 pounds.
So what happened?
Well, I quit and gained it back plus 5 pounds.
You should have kept trying.
Oh, what a pleasant surprise. Don't you remember me?
Mr. Black, if I'm not mistaken.
Right. Glad to see you here.
Pleased to see you, too.
Are you an art aficionado?
Not really. I like going to an art exhibition once or twice a year. I hardly know anything about art or sculpture. You are a true art lover, aren't you?
I love going to art galleries, particularly when one is holding an exhibition of abstract art.
I never understand the meaning of those paintings. They are too abstract for me. I didn't pay much attention in art class at school.
Art isn't for everyone. I'm going to an exhibition tomorrow at the National Gallery. It's an exhibition of Greek and Roman sculpture.
I like sculpture, especially that form ancient Rome or Greece. What time are you thinking of going? I'd love to go with you.
I thought I'd have an early lunch and go immediately afterwards. Does that sound okay to you? Bus 51 goes directly there.
That sounds fine. What time shall we meet at the bus stop?
Let's meet at 12:30. It will probably take us there or 4 hours to see all of the exhibits.
John, have you ever watched Beijing opera?
Yes, I watched once.
What do you think of it?
Well, honestly speaking, I went to watch it out of curiosity. I'd say it's really a special art form.
I couldn't agree more. Actually, I'm a Beijing opera fan.
Really? Good for you.
There are some things I miss. But I love Chinese food. And I think the people in Taiwan are really hospitable. Besides, I grew up in Los Angeles, so I'm used to living in crowded places. Why are you going to America?
I'm going to New York to visit my sister. She is in art school. I've never been to New York before. I'm kind of scared.
Why?
Well, I know a lot of people have guns there. I think maybe it isn't too safe.
Don't worry about it. Your sister lives there. She probably knows the places in town you shouldn't go. It's true there are some dangerous places in big American cities. But if your sister lives there, she must know the city pretty well already.
Yes, I'm not really scared. Maybe only a little.
Don't believe what you see on TV. You will have a good time in New York. What things do you want to see?
I want to see the museums, and I want to shop a lot.
The museums are excellent. And the shopping. Well, I'm sure you'll spend a lot of money there.
I hope not.
Hi, Ellen. That outfit looks terrific.
Thanks, Jim. I didn't think guys paid attention to stuff like that.
No, we just don't usually admit it.
Well, thanks for the compliment anyway. Have you heard about Annalise and David?
No, have they have another fight?
No, they got engaged.
You must be joking. Those two?
Well, my dear, I didn't believe either, but got it straight from the horse's mouth. David called me this morning.
So when did all this happen?
Last weekend, while they were on the sick trip.
Well, I believe it now. And when are they getting married?
Next June.
I can hardly believe it. Hey Susie, guess what? I'm having a baby.
Really? That's so great. Congratulations.
Thanks. I'm so excited. We've been trying for 8 months now.
That's really exciting. How many months are you pregnant?
3 months.
Are you going to find out if it is a boy or a girl?
I want to, but Bob doesn't. He wants to be surprised like the old-fashioned way.
Maybe it's more exciting not knowing.
I'd rather know and buy all the baby things ahead of time.
There are so many things you have to prepare for.
I know I am going to be busy, but I know I can handle it. I have been looking forward to this day for a long, long time.
It really must be an exciting time for you guys.
Thank you so much.
Is learning the English language your toughest challenge yet? Become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials.